Hey, Stace.
Hey.
What do you have for me today? On the phone, it sounded pretty interesting.
Yeah, so we are going to a home, but it's a little bit different situation.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Darby Kilpatrick.
And I'm Staci Wright. We love to help people reimagine their homes, offices, and everything in between. This show is all about turning those spaces into something truly incredible.
You're watching the Reimagine series.
So this time we have designed for a particular builder.
Okay.
He's developing a new subdivision and asked us to furnish a model home.
Really cool.
Yeah.
So starting from scratch, blank canvas, how does that make the design process different?
Well, in some ways, it's a little different. Some ways it's the same.
Okay.
But our designers get to come in and basically, they're starting from scratch. They really get to express themselves, with the design.
Right.
But still in keeping with the type of clientele that the builder is wanting to attract.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
really fun for them.
Yeah, really fun.
I cannot wait to see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Before I met up with Darby, I wanted to talk to one more person. I called Lee Wyndham and asked her to meet me at Turner's. I thought it'd be really interesting to get her perspective since she's a real estate agent and has been part of this project since day one.
When you're doing a model home, it's really a team effort between the people that are, obviously making the decorating selections, and then you've got the furnishings that come in, and then you've got the sales team that comes in, and that's 4 different, groups with your builders and your sales teams.
Right.
And it absolutely helps a community sell when they can come in and feel a home, not just a.
I agree.
When you're looking at the floor plan on paper, and you're thinking, oh, well, the pantry's going here. You don't really start thinking about colors, at least in our perspective, we don't. And then it's fun to see you guys come in from a totally different perspective, moved our island back a little bit, which was good. That's why it's good to have the decorators in at the beginning and, just helped us make that whole big living space more functional. And then once the color starts come in and then the walls go up and you put some different colors on and we're like, wonder what they're thinking
or
here.
Like maybe that's not the way that we should have had the sofa.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we don't think like you. Everybody, the builders, the developers, everybody thinks different, and everybody has different ideas. So I think that Turner's really came in and just tied this whole deal together, and that's why we're different, and that's why we're set apart. Is we have this beautiful model home that people can come in and they can vision their home completed.
Oh, wow.
It's really great, isn't it?
It really is. All right, where do we start?
So for me, when we talk about any design, it's great to start right at the heart, the living room.
So I love a glass coffee table, and I really, really like this one.
And it works really well in the space because you can kind of see through to this beautiful rug, and it anchors the space without being overpowering.
Right, not too heavy, kind of floats. And something else I noticed that I really love, I do not like matchy-matchy.
I know.
And this table not matching with the side tables looks really good.
It just creates a lot of visual interest.
It does. Yeah. So for this project, they really had to appeal to a lot of different people. The builder, potential buyers, had to please a lot of different eyes. And in my opinion, they had a home run. Another piece that obviously is eye-catching in here is this entertainment center. It's so pretty, it's huge, but that light gray color really makes it blend in and, not look so heavy.
And that's really what the designers were going for.
Yeah.
I mean, they had this long wall that they had to fill the space, and I think that did that perfectly.
Yes.
Without looking too overpowering. One thing that I really like about this living room is the way that they chose to float the sofa in the room. I feel like a lot of people think that you have to have a sofa on a wall.
Right.
But that's not necessarily
You
the
do not.
case.
Yeah.
When you have an open floor plan, it looks great to do it this way.
Yes. Altogether, this living room really fits together kind of perfectly. Because of the open concept floor plan, this style, the airy feel, the colors, they're all reflected throughout the whole space. So I love that credenza.
Adding that credenza there, it did pose a little bit of a design dilemma because of those windows above, you couldn't really hang anything. So they built that up with the accessories.
Wouldn't have even noticed.
Well, good, that's what the team was going for.
You can never, ever go wrong with blue and white accessories.
So, with this open concept, I mean, everything just kind of flows all together and it flows right into the kitchen.
Right.
So those bar stools, I really love that
Perfect.
choice. I feel like it was added texture to the space that was really needed. And they just slide right under.
Right under the counter, so you can't see them. And then I feel like if they had a back, they would obstruct your view of the room if you were in the kitchen.
That's right.
A space in your home that should not be overlooked is the entryway. My favorite thing about this one is the tall lamp they chose because it accentuates the artwork and the tall ceilings. I feel like it's a common mistake to choose lamps that are too small, but this one is perfect. Okay, two things I liked when I walked in the bedroom. First one, we kind of talked about the bedside tables that are not really bedside tables, they're hall chests.
That's right.
Love a big bedside table.
Well, and it really balanced that bed because of those posts. You
Right.
really needed something on either side.
That was pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay, love those. And then the linens are beautiful. Love the gauzy bedspread. But then, I don't like matchy-matchy. She mixed and matched the shams.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, they're velvet.
Okay.
The seafoam green velvet, so pretty.
Well, and I feel like that color just carries the theme of the whole home with those blues, greens, just carried it right into the bedroom.
Easy breezy. With these tall ceilings, that 4-poster bed was a really smart choice because it brings your eyes up.
So one of the first rooms that I noticed when I walked in is that one that they have set up as an office. And I really feel like you could just kind of use that as a flex space. I mean, it's just good for so many purposes.
Right, an office, a playroom,
Craft room.
TV room, options are endless.
That's right. And adding that shelving in there was a really great idea. And it was actually a suggestion of one of our designers. She said that it would just really draw your eye into that room. And I agree that it did. Do you?
Really does.
And I guess the builder agreed too. And that just speaks volumes to the relationship that our designers have with, any type of client, whether it be a builder, a home buyer, I mean, just anyone.
It's all from Turner's, and it's a really cool representation of what Turner's has to offer.
That's right. And I mean, don't you feel like when you came in, you could just move right in?
Yes, I did. This was a really cool opportunity to highlight the capabilities of our designers.
It absolutely was.
This is just one of the many services Turner's has to offer. If you need help designing any space, give us a call or stop by the store. Be sure to like us on Facebook and check us out on YouTube for more Reimagine episodes.